So do you want to start with the filling of the electrode?
Sure.
Okay. So in order to activate the electrodes, we need to add conductive gel, comes out of this tube, and you just simply squeeze gel into the electrode. Very hard to say how much you need to put in there, but when you fill it, it should be puffy like a pillow.
Okay.
And then that'll saturate the entire surface. Okay. And then to connect it, you take the electrode, fold it in half like this, and then you locate the magnet on the sleeve. Okay. And this says 119, this says 119, so that it's a match.
Okay.
And also the orientation of the electrode is horizontal, so you want to make sure that the electrode is going this way, so you don't want it to go this way because that's not the direction of this icon.
Okay.
So we're going to put that one horizontally. And basically you just repeat the process. So fold your electrode, connect to the magnet.
And you already put gel in there.
I already have gel in these. One other thing, because you are going to wash the sleeve roughly twice a week perhaps.
Okay.
So you're going to wash your electrodes separately from the sleeve. Both can go into a sink with water. You do not have to worry about the wire getting in the sink as well, because this is okay.
Okay.
Okay. If this connector departs from the sleeve like that, you always have an orange marker to know where it goes. So you just center your contact over top.
Okay.
Okay.
Should that be washed just by hand in the sink? Okay.
By hand, yes.
And air dried?
Line dried, yes, air dried. So we're going to,
Did you say just to use soap?
you can use liquid ivory hand soap or some form of a hand soap, like out of a foam container.
Okay.
Those are better than detergent soaps.
Okay.
They're less caustic on the skin. So now you've got it all connected. Now I do a little test. Because Dylan may not alert you to the fact that a wire is broken. He may not know. Obviously, he's not going to tell you. So you can test this yourself. You just simply put your wires into each channel, because you're going to connect. The lead wires are labeled 1, 2, and 3, and the stimulator is labeled 1, 2, and 3. So 1 goes to 1, 2 goes to 2, 3 goes to 3.
Okay.
And usually I just lay my hand on the electrode. I have to put it across the pair. So this upper pair is connected. And when it comes on, I'm going to feel an impulse. And even if it's just like set at 2 or 3, a very low level stimulus, you're going to feel it. And if you test every electrode like that, if you feel a stimulus, everything is good.
Okay.
So it's possible that a wire could break, something like that in the future. You just don't want to put this on them every day and not realize that. So if you test it with your hand, you'll know.
And how will we know if something's wrong?
There won't be any stimulus.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be blank. Okay. So then when you have everything connected, okay, so you can't put this on him with an exposed contact point like that. That will cause a burn.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to be completely safe like this with the electrode on there. Okay. And as long as the sleeve is firm. Okay, so you don't want it, you want looseness in the garment. You want it to be nice and firm.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so then let's put it on him. And to do that, you're going to wrap the chest strap underneath the opposite arm. can probably be shifted forward. That way we get everything positioned just right. So I'm positioning that over, right over his shoulder. Okay.
That must be what the numbers are coming down.
The next thing that I do is I straighten the arm and I put this pointer in the center of the wrist, but I usually start it out a little bit more towards the pinky because it will drift just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm going to want it to end up in the center of his wrist. So, and then I just collect the straps and I wrap it around, working my way up. Presto, and that's absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Okay, that pointer is in the center of the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it drifts a little bit one way or the other, I'm not too concerned. The electrodes are going to be fine. Okay, then I've already labeled the stimulator. Okay, so channel 1 has been set at 20, 25, 18, and 20. Now channel 4 is this hand device.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to put that on last. So if I shut this off, this is your on and off button. The orange zone just tells you stay away. There's nothing there that you should press. Once in a while people will accidentally hit that mode button and it throws the mode off. That's why I put that label right there, so you know you're always to be on EMS A.
Okay.
Okay. Now you notice they've been zeroed out. That's good. So you don't start with it automatically at the high levels. So I'm going to plug 1, 2, and 3. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn each channel up to the values indicated. And I just simply press and hold. So channel 1, I'm supposed to go to 20. 2, I go to 25. You can go one at a time, or you can press and hold. Okay, so now those are set.
Okay.
So there we have extension of the elbow. Okay, it's not overly strong, it's just right. It's not too weak, it's not too strong, it's right in between. And there we have the fingers. It's really good if you kind of stretch them out a little bit, you know, to help them relax a little bit as this is being done.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to put the wrist hand sleeve on. Okay. Let's see when that comes on. See, that kind of opens up the fingers.
Yeah.
How often does it come on again?
Well, it's each muscle group gets 10 seconds, and each muscle group rests for 10 seconds.
Okay.
Hiccups.
Yeah. So now I've done the same thing here. I put the electrodes inside the handpiece, and then I just take and I insert the thumb through the thumb opening. So that's in place. You just have to make sure you get the thumb completely through there, okay? And this will provide some wrist support too. This is kind of nice. So he doesn't do this, he doesn't do this, so it's stay right in the middle. And since I already have this labeled, so we're gonna go to 20 on this number 4. Now this will help. My intention here is to get the hand muscles involved in the contractions, so it brings blood flow to the hand, loosens up the muscles.
So they should always be done together.
They can be done separately. That's why I make them separate if
Okay.
you want to, but you can also do them together. That's kind of nice. Everything's going together. So I have, this is the deltoid muscle, this is the triceps, this is the finger extensors, these are the hand intrinsics. So we have 4 basically muscle groups that are being activated with the sleeve. Okay. It's kind of nice to wear this. You can put your clothes over top of it. It's just, nothing's going to bother this. Like, it's not going to knock it off. So you can put a shirt over top. If we get it to the point where he can wear this for, say, 6 to 8 hours during the day, we might try at night to see, because now we have a full continuous 6 to 8 hours. We know he's tolerating it. Nighttime use might be very nice. Daytime use is very good too, because we don't want the elbow and hand to stay constantly like this. That's the whole point. We're trying to get everything opened and relaxed. But you never know. We're going to have to play it by ear a little bit on him and see how it goes. You can even take this guy right here and just channel it through there. So one way to kind of
Cords are out of the way that way.
control it a little bit. This, I suspect, we have a pouch for it, so if you want, you can put it in the pouch and protect it. And if you can find a place for it or whatever, or maybe over here, that's or maybe just rest it there.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Right.
There is going to be a battery icon that pops up when the batteries start to get low. Those are rechargeable batteries, and I have a charging unit.
Okay.
You're likely to get somewhere between 3 and 4 weeks
Okay.
if he's using it a lot. Like once he gets up to, say, 8 to 12 hours, even at that high amount, probably 3-4 weeks before you have to charge again. Inside the manual, I have all kinds of pictures. So I show you how to wash, dry, apply, and then this last section. So there's 2 sessions. This is how I acclimate a lot of folks. You can do 2 sessions per day. Start with 30 minutes in the morning sessions, do another 30 minutes in the afternoon or evening session. And each day, if you increase those sessions by 10 minutes, by the 2nd week, you'll probably merge those 2 into one full 6-hour session. And then you just start building that one session to 12 hours if you can tolerate it.
Okay.
Okay. So, in a nutshell, I would like to see him back in a week's time anyway. I always do that as a matter of standard care to see that there are no issues and see if you have any questions. And then I release you for about a month. And then if everything goes well, it starts the 3-month cycle. So I want to see him every 3 months. It's good for me to see him, to make sure everything is working. It's good for you. It's good for everybody to make sure. We don't want to lose track of him. That's the worst case that can happen, is we lose track and then something's wrong, it's not working, and then he doesn't benefit. So I like to stay a little proactive.
Yeah, I appreciate that.